when it's time to leave Rosarito Beach Hotel, getting across the border is easy with one of these, a FASTPASS.
A FASTLANE FastPass allows you to cross the border into the US in 15 to 20 minutes average. FastPass is available to overnight guests of the Rosarito Beach Hotel. It's easy to get from Rosarito Beach Hotel to the FASTLANE, which ends at the front part of the line, crossing into the 5 and 805 freeways. We'll take you step by step on how to reach the FASTLANE, and we thank you for your visit to the Rosarito Beach Hotel. Let's take an overview, a bird's eye view of how to get to the main highway from the Rosarito Beach Hotel. We'll start off going south, eventually turning around and going north to the toll road. We would make a right from Rosarito Beach Hotel, head south, eventually making a loop and heading north on the toll road. Let's take a ground view as we make a right turn onto the main street and head south. After the first stop sign, stay in the left lane. You'll come to the first traffic light, which has a green arrow turn signal. As we make a left turn into the Ensenada Scenic Road on-ramp, let's watch our hypothetical little red car as it waits to make a left turn and head south. The goal is to make it to the gas station and 7-Eleven, turn into their parking lot, make a loop, and get on the northbound on-ramp of Highway 1. Here it is once again from the ground view. We take the Ensenada Scenic Road as we take a left turn at the green arrow at the first traffic light after exiting the Rosarito Beach Hotel. So first we head south for a few moments and look for the gas station and 7-Eleven on the right hand side. This might be a good time to check your gas gauge in case you need fuel for the return trip. So now we turn right into the 7-Eleven and Pemex gas station. Now let's take a bird's eye view of what that loop would look like in our little red car as we loop around the gas station and head up north on Highway 1. As you prepare to go onto the on-ramp, make sure you look for Tijuana Cuota, which means toll road heading towards Tijuana on Highway 1. Here's a close look. As we head onto the on-ramp, make sure to stay on your right-hand side as we once again look for Tijuana Cuota, as we now are completely on the Tijuana toll road going north. And very shortly, you will enjoy scenic views of the Pacific Ocean as Highway 1 hugs the coastline on your way back home. We are now 16 miles from the Rosarito Beach Hotel and 7 miles to the border, as you cross the only toll booth you will encounter on your return trip. As we continue our journey on Highway 1, we will soon be able to see the United States on our left-hand side as we turn into our final descent of our trip back home. At this point, we are 5 miles to the border. After reaching a downhill slope, be on the lookout for an important road sign coming up on your left-hand side right about here. San Diego with an arrow pointing to the right. Here's what it might look like from your car, and here's what it might look like from a bird's eye view as our little red car loops around and heads to the final leg of our journey. So look for that San Diego sign which indicates the loop on the right. Here's what it might look like from your car once again. An Interstate 5 San Diego sign with an arrow pointing to the right. This is a very fun loop to drive on. The kids usually love it. At this point, we are 19 miles from Rosarito Beach Hotel and only 4 miles from the border crossing. As you come out of the loop, you will see the San Diego sign up above asking you to stay to your left. From this road, you can enjoy some very scenic views of the United States on your left-hand side over the border fence. After a few minutes of this last leg of the journey, I always like to look to the right for a familiar chapel with a very distinctive name, the Calvary Chapel of Tijuana. Here's how it looks like as you drive up to it. Kind of a distinctive looking building. Here it is again as it might look from your car window. And the reason I like to look out for this building is because I know that a very important road sign is coming up just ahead. As you pass the Calvary Chapel, stay on your right-hand side, and a very important road sign will come up attached to the bridge that says San Diego and Passageway of the Heroes underneath. Look out for two key words, San Diego and Heroes. Stay on your right-hand side as you see the words San Diego and Heroes. You'll see it on the bridge and also on the right-hand side. It'll say San Diego Heroes, as seen right here. Coming up is another building that is a great landmark. The Smart and Final building on your left. We will be making a left turn from the corner of Smart and Final. Here's what it might look like from your car window. As we approach the corner, where we will be making a left turn into the fast lane. Here is an overview of our little red car as it comes up to the hero sign, makes a right, comes up to Smart and Final, makes a left. And here we come upon our most exciting left turn of the whole journey. Here's Smart and Final on the left, and we have to line up in the center lane. Very important to line up in the center lane. Look up ahead for a very important sign, which will say Federal. Do not take the San Diego sign. San Diego lane, hours. Federal line, minutes. This is the fast lane. Center your car in the center lane and head for the sign that says Federal. Not San Diego, Federal. So after Smart and Final, head for the Federal lane, which is the fast lane. And once you get into this lane, wow, things go fast. In your own private lane to the border, stay on your left-hand side where you will see this police booth, which is where you have to present your FASTPASS from the Rosarito Beach Hotel. You present it to this nice policeman. He takes your pass and opens up the gateway to very near the front of the line, typically landing you within 5 to 15 cars from the crossing. You come to a point where you merge with the ready lanes very near the front of the line. At this point, you're just yards away from crossing into the United States with an average wait time of maybe 10 to 20 minutes. You're almost home after having experienced a wonderful, wonderful time at the Rosarito Beach Hotel, as these officers welcome you back home. Now here's a recap of the important signs, like the San Diego with an arrow to the right, which is indicating you're going to be taking the loop on the right. The San Diego Hero sign, which also means you should stay to your right, ready to make a right turn where it says San Diego Heroes, right here, and look for the Smart and Final building where you will be making a left turn and centering your car in the center lane, ready to look for the sign that says Federal. Line up your car in the center lane and look for the sign that says Federal. This is the FASTPASS lane. Once you reach this lane, you are minutes away from crossing the border. These are the key signs and the key indications of how to get back home safely and quickly. We welcome you to visit historic Rosarito Beach Hotel again soon. Rosarito Beach Hotel and Spa, where the fun goes on and on.